Okay, this video is going to show some new tabs and tiles I've made for tracking work with OMNI. We're going to be going over these tiles here in the lower left-hand corner, starting with maintenance review this week. So as you see here, I've created a number of tiles that show any work that's been completed this week. And the tiles are titled 412 this week, 413 this week. So these are obviously the section numbers. So if we want to see work that's been completed this week for 413, here's our list. Here's the cones on the map. This is what the jobs were. 414, we have no work orders closed this week. 415, you can see there's looks like they're on large valve PMs is the focus this week. Central County Maintenance, you can see there's a couple work orders here. One for Rancho Radio No Comms. I happen to know that this was a call out over the weekend. And then some of these COVID work orders that I've been experimenting with. Obviously, ECC is not launched, or ECC is launched, but there's no work orders here. ECM, a lot of these that are either work that they have completed this week or work that came over from OMNI that got completed. And then ECG, we have no work that has been completed this week. Obviously, there's work that all of these sections are doing. They just haven't been completed. So they're like longer term jobs for ECC and ECG. The next tab is maintenance review for last week. So again, it's exactly the same thing, except for this is just looking for work that was closed last week. You can see there's 125 for ECM. And again, as you look at these work order numbers, they start with a 20. These are from 2020. So most of this stuff was things that came over from OMNI that they looked at and decided was either completed or they went out there and completed these. Same thing, ECG, we got some work that was completed last week. ECC, here's the work that was completed last week there. We got some slope mowing, some CMMS training, things like that. 413, we have some turn-ons, turn-offs, hit hydrants, things of that nature. 414. These here are actually, if we go in there, these are the excavation tailgate forms. We should probably tune up the crew leader to put tailgate dash, then the date, because these should tell you what date and what it is without having to drill into it. Last week for 415, again, it looks like they were concentrating on large valve PMs. They did 111 of them closed last week. And, CCC, CCM, again, this is some of the COVID assessment stuff that I've been playing with for the last couple of weeks. Maintenance review this month, same thing. These are just the monthly totals for the same sections laid out the same way. So that's this month. So it'll keep continuing to count this month to date. Then the next one is last month. So it's everything that was closed out last month. I did the same thing with this quarter, so it'll do a running total for the current quarter, last quarter. So it'll be a running total for the last quarter. And then I made a tab for call outs. Now the call outs will show us, I did call outs that were created and flagged as call outs in the last 24 hours, call outs this current week, call outs from last week, call outs for this current month, call outs for last month, call outs for this quarter, call outs for last quarter, call outs for this year, call outs for last year. So if we wanted to look at call outs, say for last week, we can see this is where I said that Rancho one was a call out. So all of these, they're just any work order that was flagged as call out equaling yes. So this is a way to very quickly come in and look at call outs for the last 24 hours or call outs this week. We've had a couple this week, and call outs for last week. We can just sort of see how we're trending in terms of how many call outs we're getting. And it just gives us a quick and easy way to keep track of, the call out work versus other work. So I just wanted to demonstrate those things. All of these tabs and tiles are made visible to all users. So anyone who wants to look at this, section supervisors, superintendents, managers, all the way up the line, everyone can take a look at this, and hopefully this will help us start tracking our work. Thank you very much.